Okay, so let's talk about Elon Musk. So here's the hilarious situation. Elon Musk is finally rebranding Twitter to X, which he's been trying to do, or he said he wanted to do. It's really stupid because like tweeting Twitter, it's like a very recognizable brand. So I don't know why you would spend $44 billion, like burn it to the goddamn ground and then do a revamp of the brand, like rebranding, so that now Twitter in and of itself is just like something different, and X and all of the feelings associated with this new Twitter will just be X. And everyone will look at that and go, this sucks ass, because this is an absolute bird-brained website. It's always been kind of bad, but at least there was like something funny in the sea of awful content that you got. Now it is officially turned into a website where everybody's like shilling cryptocurrencies, bots are out of control, or real human beings are behaving like bots all the goddamn time as well. Everyone's trying to sell you an NFT project, a cryptocurrency project, a way to fucking make money, or their OnlyFans in the replies of every single goddamn person. And they're doing it in the most contentious, most awful way possible. It's like, at least back in the day, people were like kind of creative with the way that they sold themselves. Nowadays, it's just spam. The entire website is spam. It's a gigantic shithole full of conspiracy, brain-broken, weirdo perverts. It's turning into like Facebook, but with more spam than even Facebook. If a good enough X logo is posted tonight, we'll make it go live worldwide tomorrow. That's pretty funny. I like that. That's a funny ass fucking joke. Could he be selling the rights to the name or something? Social media sites would kill that for that brand name and verbiage, like sending a tweet. I mean, look, here's the thing. I know what Elon Musk's dumbass is trying to do. Like, it's actually a very smart idea. It's not Elon's idea. It's a Chinese idea. I've said this before. It's just he's not going to be able to do it. The concept of like Twitter changing to X is stupid. Keep the same branding, but still try to fucking do the same shit. He wants to make it Weibo, WeChat, not Weibo, sorry. He wants to make it Douyin. He wants to make it basically a one-stop shop, not just for content, but for e-commerce. It's not going to happen. He just said that to get people excited about the idea of an everything app, he's hoping to trick someone into thinking it's worth anywhere near what he paid for it. Yeah. No, exactly. I'm going to be honest, this new widget design looks like an app for a membership-only human trafficking gentleman's club headquartered in Budapest. I mean, that's not wrong. It's a good tweet. It's an exceptionally rare thing in life or in business that you get 1 second chance to make another big impression. Twitter made one massive impression and changed the way we communicate. Now X will go further, transforming the global town square. X is the future state of unlimited interactivity centered in audio, video, messaging, payments, and banking, creating a global marketplace. Yeah, this is literally what they have in China. They want to do WeChat. Now, obviously, that concept would be massively successful if it wasn't run by absolute fucking dumbasses. I mean, it is massively successful in China, which is entirely different than the American marketplace. It's also not new for America. This is precisely what Meta has been trying to do from the jump. But Meta, Facebook, couldn't fucking do it in America, so they only were able to do it in like secondary markets or places where they basically developed the infrastructure of the internet and created a walled garden style internet. Like in India, they tried to do it. You know what I mean? So they can't even do that. Like, I don't know I just don't have any confidence that Elon Musk would be able to do it, especially because Elon Musk is a fucking dumbass. I mean, you're over here talking about making like a payment structure. I'm not comfortable, even if I were to make money off my Twitter impressions, I'm not comfortable giving my fucking social security number to Elon Musk. Are you crazy? And his like skeleton crew that, keeps breaking the website every day. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, he's just one of the richest men in the world. Yeah, definitely a dumbass. Yeah, he is a dumbass. But you know what's funnier? I'm a dumbass too. But you know who's the biggest dumbass here? You fucking idiot. It's because of idiots like you who are like, yeah, he's the monarch, my lord. How dare you say he's not worthy? I'll tell on you to him. You are a peasant. You are a serf. Your brain is like wired in a way to be servile. You can change that reality. Hopefully, one day you will be able to. No, don't try to fucking rewire this to be like, I'm just saying he's obviously doing something right. No. That doesn't mean anything. Lucking into a tremendous amount of wealth and failing upwards by being a relatively decent con man who markets himself more than anything else and tricking a bunch of people like you into thinking that he is like a brilliant guy who knows how to make money is so viciously stupid. You're being so transparently idiotic. Okay? Do you understand why? We're watching him actually get into a venture very publicly and losing. Oh, yeah, wealth is not merit, obviously. That goes without saying. It's so fucking stupid that we're even having that conversation. If that meant something, why are you talking back to me? I'm wealthier than you are. You know what I mean? That's not how this works. You can fail upwards and be rich and have people kiss your ass. Exactly. It's so incredibly dumb, but there are plenty of people who are that way because they've been so socially conditioned. They have been so profoundly conditioned into believing this. I've talked about it so many more in so many different ways. Yeah, by that logic, XQC is smarter than my college professor, infinitely smarter. I understood how people thought Elon was smart a couple of years ago because not everyone knows cars are rockets, but I'm shocked at the people who don't realize now after seeing Twitter under him. Yeah, I said this in the beginning, that he's failing in a profoundly public way in front of people while also taking away a treat that people have. I mean, here, I literally just got a reply from Your Rage on this same thing. Look, Your Rage, in many respects, has, he pays attention to a lot of stuff, but he's still closer to being a normie than someone like myself. He said, Elon's getting corny. I said, getting, ? He said, I don't pay attention to these billionaires. There are so many normies who are just like, what the fuck is this, X videos? Like, what are you talking about? Like I said, though, Meta tried to do this exact same thing and failed to do it in the United States of America. I don't think that Elon Musk is going to be the guy who can pull it off, especially when, like, for all of his lizard-like qualities, Mark Zuckerberg still objectively is a smarter person than Elon Musk. That doesn't mean he is like brilliant and deserves billions of dollars or did billions of dollars worth of work or anything, but it's just like he's still smarter than fucking Elon Musk, which isn't really saying much. Dude literally talks in public about complex issues. He's not smart somehow. No, it is the vibes that is making you feel like he's brilliant or smart. I talk about complex issues in public regularly. Do you think I'm smart? If you're an Elon Musk fan, I doubt that you think I'm smart. You think I'm a fucking idiot, right? And that's fine, because I am a fucking idiot. The difference is so is Elon. Also, the idea that like Elon Musk is brilliantly analyzing complex issues and delivering valuable information is a totally different notion here. But again, it does not matter. Elon Musk is not a smart person in general. Just look to what he has done with Twitter. Elon Musk was forced to purchase Twitter at $44 billion, money that he did not have in liquid cash, money that he had to basically go to banks and get, and from, Saudi donors to get, and then literally ripped its market share, its valuation in half, even though it's a private corporation now. There is basically 1/10 of the revenue that he's making out of this website. He's made it also objectively unusable, and you're still over here talking about defending this guy. For years, fans and critics alike have pushed Twitter to dream bigger, to innovate faster, to fulfill our great potential. We've already started to see X take shape over the past 8 months through our rapid future launches, but we're just getting started. There's absolutely no limits to transformation. X will deliver everything. Yeah, I mean, Elon is very good at selling you a bridge and then never really following through. And then for some reason, the market that's supposed to behave in a way that is the market that's supposed to behave in a way that is like smart, obviously not behaving in the way that it's supposed to by turning around and never really punishing Elon for not fulfilling his ridiculous promises that anyone with 3.5 fucking brain cells would recognize as ridiculous from a mile away. This manager's low sexual harassment suits, I guess. Wait, what? Conference rooms at Twitter headquarters are now being renamed to words with X in them, including exposure, exalt, and sexy. I mean, no one would ever... First of all, we live in a deeply misogynistic society. So absolutely zero people are getting canceled for being misogynistic, okay? So there is that part of the thing. So, like, I don't know why these fucking dumbass Nazis think that that's going to be a valid way to do it, especially when, like, they themselves are misogynistic actually on a daily fucking basis. Getting back to Twitter, though, Elon Musk has officially rebranded Twitter as X, even though he hasn't officially been able to do so. One, Twitter Japan apparently legally cannot change their rebranding to X Japan because the J-Rock band X Japan owns the rights to the name. How funny would it be if Yoshiki is the one who saves us all from this awful rebranding move? Lol. Now, for those of you who don't know, I said this already. I said this earlier, but Twitter is massive in Japan. And so whenever Elon makes these like weird decisions, I feel like a lot of people in Japan get very frustrated, extra frustrated. They're removing the name but didn't get a permit, so it got shut down. Yeah, here it is. Twitter name was coming off the building, but Elon Musk didn't get a permit for the equipment on the street, so the San Francisco Police Department shut it down. How can you behave like this? How can you be like this? I will never understand it. Why don't you just get a fucking permit? Big dog, what's happening? There no one running the show over there? Like, did you fire every single person? This seems like such a dumbass oversight problem. Like, how? It's like such a basic thing. It's such a basic component that like every single person uses and takes advantage of on a daily fucking basis. I don't really understand it. I guess I assume it's because Elon is so wealthy that he's just like, I don't give a fuck. I'll pay the fine. You know what I mean? Also, yeah, weird new logo, but okay. Elon sexually harassed a woman and tried to pay her off with a horse. Yeah, the font is very roaring 20s, which I think is a nice touch. One of these is Twitter. 3 of them are porn sites. There are more logo mania problems happening with Elon Musk's Twitter. The icing on the cake, Microsoft owns a trademark for X. So Musk has destroyed a loved and strong brand for potential years of litigation and potentially no brand. So there's that as well. This is related to Xbox, right? It is. That would explain the Unicode character, perhaps. It will be fun to see how this develops. So there's that issue there in the United States of America. They can't even change the handle because it's already being used. Genius move, again, from Elon Musk. I suspect, though, that they will probably take it, laughing at how many people work at Twitter still. Since Elon Musk took over the reins at Twitter as the CEO in October 2022, its workforce dropped 80%. And reportedly hovers at around 1,300 employees. Among the remaining staffers, less than 550 are full-time engineers, the network found following a review of the website's internal records. Trust and safety team, which monitors content, recommends policies, and makes changes to the website design, is down to fewer than 20 people. If you're wondering why this happens, if you're wondering how, like, oh, why didn't Elon Musk get a fucking permit, for example, for something as simple as taking down the Twitter logo to put a fucking X logo there? Why didn't he get a permit? It's because so many teams are just, they're done. They're out. He's trying to run the operation with a skeleton crew. And technically, he is able to get away with running an operation with a skeleton crew because the remaining people are desperate for having a job. A lot of their immigration status relies, a lot of them staying in the United States of America basically relies on them working for Elon Musk. So here is also Elon Musk going absolute bananas mode on what his goals are for Twitter. Now, of course, his goals are one that has been done many times over. His goals are not new. They're not unique. They're not interesting. It works very successfully in China, obviously. And Meta, Facebook, has tried to do it here in the United States of America before Elon and has failed. What he wants to do is make Twitter into a one-stop shop, a payment processor on top of everything else. But why in the ever-loving fuck would you put your social security number or your credit card on a website like this that's run by 12 people? It is so profoundly fucking stupid that he thinks Twitter would ever do this. But I also don't think Elon is all that hard on the copium. I don't even think he personally thinks he has a capacity to do this. I think that Elon Musk knows that dumb idiots listen to every single word he says and believe him and will promote him. And this is his modus operandi. He's always, he's always lied about whatever the fuck he's going to do. And then when he overpromises and underdelivers, it doesn't really matter. He doesn't get punished in the stock market for it. That's ultimately what he cares about. So that's precisely the reason why he's just like lying.
Essentially, if done right, X would serve people's financial needs to such a degree that over time it would become, I don't know, maybe half of the global financial system.
Wow.
Or some big number.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the number is, but pretty big.
Yeah. No, totally. I mean, this is wish casting, but even then, it's just bullshit.
It would be by far the biggest sort of financial institution. But like I said, not really in the way that people are used to thinking about banks.
Mhm.
Just the most efficient database for the thing that is money. Like I said, like least amount of fraud. Everything's real time, and if it involves money in any way, it can be dealt with seamlessly on one node.
Like, this is
Essentially-
already a fucking pipe dream. It's never going to happen. But it's also, once again, in the most Elon way possible, has been an abject failure. But also, it's not even new. It's not even novel. This is a thing that, like, Meta tried to do for years. And it's a thing that, like, Chinese social media companies have done successfully, obviously, in China, where there are a lot more limits to new social media companies coming to fruition and being utilized by the masses. So very, very, very stupid. We talked about this already. Elon has been obsessed with the name X for ages. I'm not going to go full-blown into it, but this was the website that he founded, X.com, originally. When he merged with PayPal, he wanted to try and change PayPal to X.com, and then was pushed out by the board. And the new CEO, Peter Thiel, was the one who successfully marketed PayPal. And Elon still made out like a bandit due to other people running the show in his stead. The problem is, when it's a fucking billionaire, it becomes your problem, okay? It's not just like, he can't have a midlife crisis quietly on the side.
Elon,
It becomes your problem. He will take away your toys and he will ruin them. Like the kid who takes the basketball away and goes, actually, fuck you. If you don't let me play, I know my team lost, but if you don't let me play, I'm leaving and I'm taking the ball with me. That's Elon Musk. More on the bird sign thread. The Twitter sign change isn't going well. Building management called cops. Sign company is arguing they should continue removing the sign for safety reasons. Says they're exposed wires. That's awesome. That's so fucking stupid. Zero safety precautions while the sign was being taken down with people walking directly underneath. The cult of Elon Musk. Here's the Jobbery segment on it.
So this is an ATM. What we're going to do is transform the traditional banking industry.
Yeah, we watched this before. A friend of the show, Jobbery, covers this very well.
When going through his list of accomplishments, many incorrectly credit Elon for founding PayPal, when in fact, he didn't. His company X.com merged with another company that had already created and been using PayPal for up to a year prior. While he promised to revolutionize online banking by throwing $12 million at X.com, all he actually managed to do was talk up a big game and make up a bunch of false promises about an online banking software in order to woo investors. The truth was, their technology was faulty at best, with one glaring flaw even allowing users to transfer money from any account in the nation.
Oh, this part was awesome. I forgot about this. Yeah, there were so many issues with the aspects that Elon touched, especially with respect to coding, because a lot of people will go, when is the last time Elon Musk did something? Well, the last time Elon Musk did something was X.com. And the something he did was such a massive fuck up and such a massive failure that, like, the one thing that you shouldn't ever be able to do with a payment processor / online bank, you were able to do.
Employees felt as though Elon had promised the moon and the stars, but had in return delivered nothing close to it. So they were leaving in droves along with one of the co-founders. Struggling to support itself, X.com merged with a competing payment company called Confinity, owned by fellow billionaire and enjoyer of young people's blood, Peter Thiel. But despite misconceptions, PayPal was ultimately a product of Confinity, only adopting the name X.com because it was thought to have more marketability than the names Confinity or even PayPal, which was abandoned when early consumers thought it was a porn thing, so they went with PayPal.
Well, good thing. Wait, whoa. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that they originally abandoned Elon Musk's dumbass idea because people thought it was a porn thing, only to have Elon Musk come back with multiple millions of dollars, get forced to purchase Twitter for $44 billion, and then run it to the fucking ground while simultaneously changing it into the porn thing again?
PayPal. And it didn't help that Elon was suspected by executive Roelof Botha of not disclosing important financial details to the board, and with the company losing so much money under Elon, more and more people there were questioning his decision-making. So they organized a coup to overthrow him as CEO and replace him with Bloodman Thiel. It worked, and Elon was removed from his executive position at PayPal while on his way to a Australia, cutting his honeymoon a little short. As for PayPal, both of these nuts justify the decision by claiming it would have killed the company if Elon stayed on as CEO for 6 more months.
See, yet another instance in Elon Musk's life where we could have all been saved. That runs into the fucking ground. It's awesome. You know, it's fire. There are so many circumstances. There are so many circumstances like this where like when he got into that fucking car accident, when he took his like first million and immediately bought a McLaren because he's a dumb fucking fail son, idiotic nouveau riche piece of shit, and then immediately crashed it. It's a very real Greg Abbott tree situation. You know what I mean?
Though Elon still kept his stake in PayPal and made about $180 million when it sold to eBay in 2002. But at least Elon only did this once, right? Right?
He wasn't.
Yep, he did it with fucking Tesla too. Okay, that's Elon Musk's PayPal situation. But of course, let's hear it from some real intelligent people. You know what I mean? Like Piers Morgan. I would love to hear from Piers Morgan on you know what's going on, what his take is on Elon Musk and this saga.
Good morning, AZ.
Good
How are you?
morning. I'm doing great, thank you. What do you think of this?
I actually like it. I never liked that little damn bird anyway, did you? I mean,
I
it was
did,
a very
actually.
annoying looking bird, and now we've got a very cool looking X. I also like the fact it's annoying all the right people. You know the type. It's the type who every time Elon Musk does anything on this platform, they immediately go nuts. And
As opposed to myself, who's here on television defending Elon Musk. Yes, very nice. Those simpletons, they are getting mad anytime Elon Musk ruins something that they enjoy and utilize. I, on the other hand, am so big-brained that I do the exact opposite. When Elon Musk is ruining something due to sheer incompetence, I turn around and defend it. When are you going to stop using it? This is my job, man. It's my job. The reason why I fucking shit on it all the goddamn time is because it's my fucking job. Twitter was a very important resource for someone like myself, especially as I used it so frequently for journalism purposes. It's not just like drama. It's not just serving you the top of the hour ad break. A big part of what my fucking job was to see what journalists were working on, what stories they were working on. Eating is eating now? Oh no, there is no fucking way, dog. There is no way. This is a joke, right? Please, it's not real. There's no fucking way this is real. No shot, dude. Dude, what? This is... I saw a tweet the other day from someone who was like, they're going to be teaching this in business school. Like the Twitter failure is going to be taught in business class. And someone was like, why would they teach this as like a valuable lesson? Alienating the main fucking market of consumers and then turning it and shutting off like a lot of important parts that people relied on, and then destroying a brand with like 20 years of brand recognition overnight is always going to be a bad move. You don't need to like study it in business school to understand that that is bad and dumb. Every random Tom, Dick, and Harry knows that that is a profoundly dumb idea. This rebrand is beyond dumb. Name recognition is so important. Back in the day, SBC Global bought AT&T while it was the most hated company in America just for the name. New Twitter logo is so opium. Bat, wilted flower, vampire, tone 1.